What's up, guys? We are here with another NFL rumors video, and the support in our last video has been crazy, so thank you guys so much for that. We got some crazy news today, so let's get straight into it. In our first story, we got some Brady news. This one from Adam Schefter, saying that the Patriots haven't had any contract discussions with Tom Brady yet, which is obviously a big deal. If they're not going to have any discussions with Tom Brady yet, then that's just very likely that they won't even re-sign him. They should have had at least brought at least one deal to him, but they have not brought any deals to him. They have not had any contract discussions with Tom Brady yet, and that is a big deal. Me personally, I think that they will not re-sign him, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. Patriots also likely won't be able to pay him $30 million per season, which is another thing that just makes me think he will not get re-signed by the Patriots. Tom Brady did say, and we had this in our last video, link will be in the description to that if you have not checked it out yet. Tom Brady did say that he wants weapons around him. Right now, the Patriots have $40 million in cap space to spend, and if Brady wants $30 million, they're only gonna have $10 million left. The Patriots won't be able to get another $10 million. They won't be able to get another weapon, like a decent, good weapon. So I just don't see how this is gonna work out with Brady and what he wants and with the Patriots. More likely he won't go back to the Patriots. I say yes. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. But we got more on Brady. We got this one from Ian Rappaport. Ian Rappaport says it's hard to imagine a scenario in which Tom Brady signs with the Patriots prior to free agency starting. Seems like he will truly weigh all his options. That is already another thing. Just if they will not go and have any discussions yet now, that obviously means that they will not be re-signing him now before free agency starts. And then once free agency starts, that's giving every team a chance to go and get Tom Brady. And that's not something you want to do. It looks like they are not being so serious about getting Tom Brady right now. He will be weighing in all his options. He will see which one's the best for himself, but I don't know what he's going to do. I personally do think, though, that he will be going to the Oakland Raiders. Did he get a house in Oakland? Check that out in our next video. On to George Kittle rumors. Kittle could rock in $13 million per season in his next contract. This would reset the market at the tight end position, which basically just means that he will be the most paid tight end if he gets that contract, which he will, and this is definitely worth it for the 49ers. On to some Chase Young news. We got this draft coming up. It's in a while, but we got this draft. Chase Young news. According to Pro Football analyst Tony Pauline, there are many in the scouting community who believe that OSU pass rusher Chase Young is overrated. Redskins will likely take him with the second pick of the draft. If the Redskins do get him and he's overrated, I'm fine with that since I'm a Giants fan. But I honestly don't think he's overrated. This guy's a beast. He is that bully on the field. He is another Nick Bosa, just bigger. I think he can be a very, very, very scary player. But let me know which pick your team has. We got the Bengals at number 1. We got the Redskins at number 2. And we might do a mock draft. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Into more Sammy Watkins rumors. He is not expected to take a pay cut to remain with Kansas City if they approach him about it. In our last video, we discussed how Sammy Watkins might be asked to take a pay cut, and since they just won the Super Bowl, I thought that they would. I thought that Sammy Watkins would definitely take that pay cut to stay with this Chiefs team and try to win another one, but Sammy Watkins is not expected to take a pay cut. Kansas City will have a decision to make. Do they want to keep him? Do they want to spend most of their money on Sammy Watkins? That's a big, tough decision. It really matters what else they can get, would be my opinion. On to some Dante Fowler Jr. news. He was a standout pass rusher this year. Dante Fowler Jr. reportedly wants to play for the Falcons. We'll see if Atlanta can/will make a competitive offer to get him. I don't know why he would want to play for the Falcons. Maybe that's his hometown. I'm not quite sure why. Into some Browns news, we got Browns general manager Andrew Berry saying that the team has Kareem Hunt and OBJ in their plans for 2020, but both will have to fit in the Browns culture in terms of being smart, tough, and accountable. I like this general manager right here. This is what they needed to do with this team because they do have some people that are not being smart like OBJ and Kareem Hunt. They got to turn them. They got to put their mind to smart because they obviously have the talent of football. They just got to not get into trouble. This is very, very smart move by General Manager Andrew Berry. I am with it. On to some Leveon Bell news. We haven't been talking much about Leveon Bell. but Le'Veon Bell had a rumor. And Le'Veon Bell on rumors that both himself and the Jets are looking to move on from each other, along with him having a friction relationship with Adam Gase. Everybody is blowing everything out of proportion. Water under the bridge. We are fine. We good. Jets for 4 more years is what Le'Veon Bell had to say about that rumor. So that looks like any rumor that you guys see of Le'Veon Bell not liking it in New York with the Jets and not liking his coach Adam Gase, that's all false according to Le'Veon Bell, and he is looking forward to staying there for another 4 years. Tavon Austin news. Tavon Austin is expected to test the free agency market. Is this going to hurt Dallas? I don't really know. I don't really see Dallas going anywhere next year either ways, but I do think that they should re-sign him because obviously they do have the chance of going and making it to the playoffs. Giants division is not really good, and I don't think it's going to step up much next year. I do think the bottom teams, though, the Giants and the Redskins, will step it up next year, and it's going to be a tough division to fight for, but not a good division. Onto some Yannick Ngakoue rumors. Everybody was saying, this guy, he's a beast. He can go to any team, really, as long as they have the money for him. But the Jaguars went back at everybody and said it's becoming increasingly likely that the Jaguars place an $18 million franchise tag on him. And there you go. That just really hurts everybody's hopes, even mine as a Giant fan. The Giants had some hopes of getting him, and that would have been a very beast defensive line. I think he also wanted to go to the Giants, but now if he gets franchise tag, it's not his choice. We'll have to wait another year for that. On to some James Bradberry news. James Bradberry was a cornerback for the Panthers, had a really good season this year. He says he would love to play for the Redskins, and the Redskins do have his former coach, Ron Rivera. Into some Bears rumors. We got Bears reporter Jeff Dickerson saying that he expects Chicago to sign a veteran quarterback. This is a big one. This is a big one. He mentions names such as Marcus Mariota and Andy Dalton. Who would be a good fit for the Bears? You know, I'd honestly love to see Andy Dalton. If Andy Dalton goes to the Bears, I think he still has a little bit left in the tank. I think he can take the Bears to the playoffs. He's got that potential. Andy Dalton just has not been playing with a good team. He's been playing without A.J. Green since A.J. Green's been injured. But when A.J. Green was there, A.J. Green pretty much lifted the team. And Andy Dalton played really well with him. I think that the Bears have more weapons than the Bengals do. That's just obvious. I think Andy Dalton would be a very, very good fit for the Bears. David Johnson rumors. Cardinals reporter John Weinfuss expects the team to release David Johnson this offseason. And I could see why. He hasn't really been playing. And he's just not as dominant. He showed that he could be dominant about 2 years ago, but has not done anything, just gotten injured. They stopped giving him the ball. I don't know why. But obviously there's some reasons in the back end. But which team do you guys think should sign David Johnson? I think it should be a team. I don't have a specific team, but I think it should be a team that has a good running back, but just needs a solid backup, because he will be a backup on a team. He is not going to be a starter on the team right now. On to some Todd Gurley rumors. We got Rams plan to have a sit-down with Gurley to discuss his usage and health of his knee. This is obviously also another big one because Todd Gurley had that knee injury, which has slowed him down. He's still playing good, but it has slowed him down tremendously from what he was in the past. And that obviously hurts the Rams because they made it to the Super Bowl when he had a beast season. If he could have that same season, I think that they can go back to the playoffs. Jared Goff got to step it up because he slowed down. But this is a smart move by the Rams. After that sit down with Todd Gurley, they will then go from there to determine what they should do moving forward, which was either trading him, keeping him, possibly cutting him. I don't think so, but there's obviously a chance of anything really happening. On to Myles Garrett news. Browns general manager Andrew Berry says that the team is hopeful/optimistic that Garrett will be reinstated prior to the start of the 2020 season. Do you think he should be suspended longer? I do. I think he should be suspended for at least another 6 games or so. Is that going to happen? We'll find out then. Raiders news. The Raiders and running back Jalen Richard have agreed to terms on a contract extension that he'll sign shortly. Is this a smart re-signing? This is definitely a smart re-signing by the Raiders. The Raiders do got Josh Jacobs, who's just a rookie, had a beast rookie season, maybe even got the rookie player of the year stolen from him, but this is a very smart signing for the Raiders because Jalen Richard is a very decent running back. He's just going to be their backup. Having two good running backs is always good. Once you got to go out for a few plays, Jalen Richard comes in, and he's still a beast. They could run the same offense. We got Eric Weddle retirement. This is our last news. Eric Weddle did retire. Congrats to my man. 13 years in the NFL. Good luck to him. Longtime Chargers, Ravens, and Rams safety Eric Weddle has announced his retirement from the NFL after 13 seasons. He's been a beast. I think it was time to retire, but good luck to him in the future. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Peace.